Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Buckeyes will kick off first, and here we go. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Hoover. Pocket breaking down. Finds his big tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
3rd down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. The short hands. It's Marsh. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running inside, it's Richard. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
Maybe some room here. Got enough for the first. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
Off the RPO, complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to run, it's Richard. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And the Hoosiers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well give it to him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. The run inside. It's Richard. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Indiana!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll go to the counter. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Sayin hauls it in. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. The Hoosiers take their first time out. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Sayin from the gun on third down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on third down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football game.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try it over the left side. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Now here's Sayin. Got out of trouble and throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a third down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals because, you know, kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Hard to imagine this is only their first drive of the game, but their defense was on the field for virtually an entire quarter. So, guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this 3rd down so their defense can stay on the sideline and get their win back.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's Sayin to throw. He's got the tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Pressure coming. Trying to make something happen. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football. And just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Extra point here will tie the game.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And the point after is good. Fielded in the end zone, it's Preston. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Hoover. He's got him. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A booming punt, and it's headed toward the sideline. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's Julian saying to throw. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
From the gun on third down, say it. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Hoosiers. How about this defense taking one back to the house? What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside, it's Jackson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. The give on the counter. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
On defense, when they line up with numbers and they line up on your side, you're like, you're ready, it's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull 1 or 2 guys and go back the other direction. That's a really good job by the offense keeping the defense on their heels.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, say it. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. Big pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Say it. Under fire. Buried before he could blink.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last few plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Saying, trying to be heard above the noise. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Hoover. Right on the money. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. And the Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
It's crazy in college football. There's just so many defining moments in games that you can pinpoint, and that's one right there. The offense has the lead. You're trying to add to that here at the end of the first half. In a 2-minute situation, quarterback being way too aggressive, and that's a mistake, David. Taking pick 6 all the way to the house, that could really end up costing them.
And you talk about flipping a game really, really quickly. Look how bad it was looking. Now the defense gets right back in this football game, being ready for the 2-minute drill, making a play, going down and scoring, and taking all the momentum into halftime.
He'll bring it out. It's Beebe. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. He's stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Fires one high and deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Here comes the offense on first down. Content with what they have, the quarterback takes a knee. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. Just about set to get this second half underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, man. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Saying. Got his man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Making the running back a weapon in the passing game makes it so difficult on the defense to cover everything.
No doubt. And listen, there's so many matchups across the board. If I'm playing offense, I'm going to assess it. Like, where do I have a speed advantage? Is it a running back versus a linebacker? Is it receiver versus a corner? Whatever it is, I'm going to find it. And you could tell it was the running back, and they took advantage.
And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Play fake, say it. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The run inside. It's Jackson. Picks up the first down. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
When you have scrambling quarterbacks, you got to have a spot. You got to have somebody in the middle of the field. Everybody's playing coverage, but that guy's job is to focus on the quarterback and make sure he doesn't scramble and make big plays like this with his feet.
The Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here's Sayin to throw. Bringing the heat. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football now.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Now here's Sayin. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Preston. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Tight end now in motion. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Shows him the stiff arm. Got room at the 35. Off to the races to the right. At the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeye! This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
To the air, it's Hoover. Looking down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And nice vision by the linebacker, understanding and diagnosing pass right away. Getting his eyes on the quarterback, breaking on the football, making the huge interception, and then taking it back to the high school days, man. In his glory days at the running back spot, running all the way to the house and scoring the touchdown.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go right back downfield. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield is Hoover. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. out in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
No doubt offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Uncorks one. On target over the middle. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was two guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing, say it. What a grab with one hand. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You've got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the fourth quarter with just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back, but could that interception be the spark that ignites this team?
Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the... It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Snags it, and he's open. Takes it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big...